everybody. I'm Joe. I am once again hungry, and you found yourself at the Joeishungry channel. Oven baked, steaming hot, served right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before I move on with this video, I'd like to get a few shout outs out of the way. Paul A., you know who you are. If you're gonna say it, make sure you get it right. It is Bite Test. Engage. Lucas, Andrew, Bosty, Ryan, Willow, Cedar, Lloyd and Brooke, Carlos, Kale, Madison and Roy, Isaac, Lisa, Alex, Arcadia and Ben, Martin, Dylan, Theo, Marvin and Maggie. A special Joeishungry happy birthday to each and every one of you. I want to thank everybody that participated in this week's food poll because you're sending me to check out the return of the limited time offer, the Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Bread. I last reviewed this item way back in 2020. Today, we're going to review a new product. It's called Stuffed Crazy Bread. I gave this thing a pretty high score. I'm gonna have to go with a 7.5. I normally don't do re-reviews, but my channel has evolved a good bit since then. So today, after 2 years, I'm gonna see how well this limited time offer stacks up against my new standards. The Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Bread is made with Little Caesars Crazy Bread stuffed with cheese, Captain Obvious, and a side order of crazy sauce. If you've never had Little Caesars Crazy Bread, it's just breadsticks flavored with garlic and butter and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. If you're curious at all, these things are not actually made on site. They're pre-made, shipped to store, cooked, and served. Kind of like brown and serve. A 3-piece order will lump an impressive 980 calories onto your already overloaded diet. For you calorie-conscious individuals out there, I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. Each order of 3 breadsticks will drain $3.49 from your rapidly shrinking fast food budget. Unfortunately, Little Caesars joins the long list of places that refuse to put their serving weights in their nutritional information. However, if we take the average weight of 11.25 ounces or 319 grams from the 2020 review, we can expect a preliminary, and I stress preliminary, bargain based on a price of 31 cents an ounce. Is Little Caesars maintaining their serving weights clear back from 2020? We won't really know until later in the video when we break out the scales, do the Joeishungry weight test, calculate the actual real present day price per ounce. So let's get crazy and roll the drive-thru at Little Caesars in Calhoun, Georgia.
Hello, what can I get for you today?
Could I get 3 separate orders of stuffed crazy bread?
3 separate orders of stuffed crazy bread?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
It's gonna be $3.73 each at the window for you.
What's your YouTube channel?
Joeishungry.
Joeishungry?
I got my stuffed crazy bread. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joeishungry temperature test. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 1 is 174.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 2 is 180.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 3 is 175.8 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot, that's fresh. I know they pull these things right out of the oven. I expected nothing less. So today, Little Caesars, Calhoun, Georgia, you passed the Joeishungry temperature test. Now it's time to turn the scales on, break out that breadstick microscope, take a closer look, head back to the studios and do the Joeishungry weight test. And I didn't make it very clear back in 2020, we do include the weight of the sauce since it's part of the deal. So let's go ahead and set the tear on the scales. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 1 is 12.85 ounces. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 2 is 13.45 ounces. Stuffed Crazy Bread number 3 weighs in at 13.20 ounces or 373 grams. Now there's hardly a half an ounce between the heaviest and the lightest. So today, Little Caesars, you pass the Joeishungry consistency weight test. Now if you average them all out, add them up, do the math, you come up with an even cheaper 26 cents an ounce. I realize these things are mostly bread and cheese, but it's still a good deal. They haven't changed the price since 2020. They haven't shrunk it down to cut any corners, and that leads us on to the next test, the Joeishungry big reveal. this is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like compared to the ad photos. I'll let you be the judge of that. We know they pulled these things fresh out of the oven, and that only leaves one more test, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is. Bite test, engage. I can taste the Parmesan sprinkles. I can taste the garlic butter. And there's plenty of mozzarella in the middle. This savory combination of flavors works perfectly with Little Caesars crazy sauce. You may ask, are these things any better straight out of the oven? Well, let's crack open the multiverse consult doppelganger Joe and do the Joe is Hungry sneak-a-doodle bite. Past tense Joe, sneak-a-doodle bite number 1. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3 with the dipping sauce. Hot, fresh, well seasoned, works well with their crazy sauce. Let's move on with this video. With that exclusive information provided by Shadow Joe, the sooner out of the oven you eat these, the better. So now it's time to give this thing a score. And if y'all don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is it all too familiar, slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves. When I reviewed my video from 2020, a little bit of cringe factor going on there, I thought I'd give these people too high of a number. But after today, I don't think so. The price, the taste, the service, Little Caesars, I might even go one better. Today, I'm gonna go 7.7. That is my number, this is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.